Hello there. Wow. It's a good evening from your side, and it's a good morning from us. I am so excited to have you on board. Welcome, 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 Coach Rejoice. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Oh my goodness, I was starting to vibe to the music in the background there.
Really? No, we'll have a little dance after. Don't worry. I love dancing, and it's a Saturday, Friday night. Why not?
Why not? Right?
That's right. Good morning, good evening to all our viewers. Welcome to this exclusive live. I have been absolutely looking so much forward to this. A lot to share, inspire, and motivate you all. Yeah, I'll go into it straight away, introducing myself. My name, Rujeko. I am a mom of two. Originally, I come from Zimbabwe. I am a registered nurse. That's my profession. I do work Monday to Fridays, but part time, I am a very, very proud digital business owner. So that's me. Coach Rejoice, you want to introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Firstly, thank you so much, Sister Rebecca, for inviting me. I'm really honored to be here having this conversation with you today. Like you just mentioned, my name is Rejoice. Firstly, I'm a child of God. I'm a woman,
Amen.
and I'm a mom to two amazing daughters. Um, Yeah, I also work corporately and I'm a digital business owner, mentor, and a coach as well. And I'm in Canada. So, yeah, we are kind of across worlds here.
Yes, yes, we worked really hard so we could actually work out our times and come on this live together. So thank you so much. Please, I just want you to relax. I
Thank
just want you to just, relax, and I also want you to enjoy as well. To our audience who are going to be watching this, buckle up. You are definitely going to be educated and inspired. Please just drop a comment if you're going to be watching this live or you're going to be watching this replay. Drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from because we really, really would love to hear from you. And if you do have any questions, drop them in while we're live. We'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Without wasting any time, we're going to go straight into it. Straight into it. Um, you know, I can really say that, Coach, you are really inspiring. In fact, I would actually refer you to a silent eagle. Very quiet. You only talk when it's necessary. And when you do, it's very educative, it's inspiring, it's motivating. It leaves you, just wondering like, wow, so who is this? Who
you.
is this lady? you know. And I'm so, so honored to have you on the show today. Look, a lot of people, I would say one of the unique points of our business is every business owner has their own unique brand, and their own unique brand is their own magic. And you're certainly bringing your own magic on this show today. And I cannot wait for you to showcase and inspire people and actually show them how this business, yes, we're doing the same thing,
Yeah.
but our brands are always unique and we are all successful in our own way. So, kickstarting, tell us a little bit, just a little bit about yourself. Give us a little bit about your background, Coach.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said earlier, a little bit about myself. Yeah, that I am a mom and a
Yeah.
wife, but God comes first for me. And
Amen.
my faith really is the core of everything I do. It grounds me, it guides me, and it keeps me focused on what truly matters. One thing we share in common, we are from Zimbabwe. So,
Yeah.
yes, I was born in Zimbabwe from Gobulawayo. If anybody,
Oh,
yes, that's where I am from. I Kuluma and I Taura as well. So
oh, wow.
yeah, and I went to college in the UK, and after that I relocated when I was joining my husband, and we live in Alberta, Canada. So Canada has been home for us, and Yeah, like many of us in the diaspora, my journey hasn't been without any challenges. It's always
Mm,
adjusting to a new country. I first adjusted to the UK, then I had to readjust to to Canada.
wow.
To
Yeah.
Canada, they drive on the right side of the road. We
Mm.
have lots of snow. Our winters are extremely cold.
Yeah.
So yeah, this girl who grew up in a country that was so hot had to learn how to live in a country that's extremely cold. But yeah, that's the beauty of how the world has changed. That we are all people are just moving to different parts of the world. So that's a little bit about myself. Then my journey was also about building life from ground up in a new place, raising a family, and juggling work and responsibilities. I mean, things that we all face as immigrants. But through it all, I've remained passionate about living a purposeful life and
Mm.
helping others to do the same as well. It's interesting, yeah. You say, "Oh, she's very quiet." Yeah, I mean, before I started this journey, I was a very reserved person. So just seeing the growth in that whole period, that yeah, now I can actually have these conversations where you will meet people from different places and still be able to have a connection. Yeah.
Awesome. Wow. I've also learned a thing or two about you. You Kuluma. You're also Shauna. Amazing. I wish I could Kuluma. I can't. I mean, I can probably make my way to what you're making or what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But that's really nice that you can speak, both our languages in Shauna and really inspirational.
Yeah.
Um, Tell me a little bit about, your, what can I say, your professional career. And I think the point that we want to come to is, how then did you transition into becoming a digital business owner?
Yeah, so I've been in the corporate space for nearly 2 decades,
Yeah.
and I genuinely love what I do. In my work, it's something that's constantly changing, so that challenges me. I always like to be doing something that I'm learning. I'm doing different things all the time, so I've never felt uh, like I needed more in terms of my work. But a few years ago, I found myself thinking, "Is this it?"
Mm,
I mean, I had a great job, but I also had big dreams and a desire to do something that would create something of my own, where I would be able to something that would help me have time freedom, financial freedom, and most importantly, impact. So at the time that I found this business, I wasn't actually looking for a business. I was just looking, how can I diversify my income? How can we add another income? And I was actually looking at digital marketing, thinking maybe I can go back to school, but my kids were a little younger. So I was trying to navigate all of that. But that's what led me to this digital business. So I didn't walk away from the corporate. I
mhm.
chose to build alongside it. So I saw an opportunity to create an additional income in a way that aligned with my values and my schedule. And
Yeah.
I'm glad I did, because I
Okay.
haven't looked back, and it's one of the best decisions that I've made. I mean, like, our business model already has multiple income streams. So having
Yeah.
that, um, not just one income, but multiple incomes on top of the work income, that was just a bonus.
Yeah. Yeah. So, did you come across an ad, or did you watch a live, or did you just see something on Google? Like, how did that happen?
I actually came across an ad. I saw my mentor's ad.
Okay.
I know her from Norway. She was actually in Ontario. I'm in Alberta, in Canada still. But yeah, I saw her ad. I checked it out. I
Yeah.
think I watched the webinars several times before I made that decision. Because for me, it's
Right.
very important that what I'm stepping into aligns with
Yeah.
my principles. So yeah, that's how I started this journey.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you've obviously been very successful in this digital business in your own right.
Thank you.
You worked yourself way up actually to where you are now. You're a coach. Tell us a little bit about that journey. What challenges did you face, and how did you actually come to attain that milestone of becoming a coach?
Yeah, so becoming a coach wasn't an easy decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned at the beginning that
Yeah.
one of the things that made me start the online business is my husband's work used to take him away from home for months at a time.
Oh, yeah.
So it was solo parenting for a couple of months, and that's a lot for
Yeah.
anyone who has just the kids, and you're running everything
Yeah.
much. So I was just thinking, what can we do so he's
Mm.
home for longer periods as well, instead of being away more than being at home.
Yeah.
Um, so that's what made me as well. That was one of my pain points when I started this journey. So
Yeah.
my business kept progressing and I was hitting my milestones. When I got to the entry level to become a coach in our business,
Mm.
I knew I wanted to grow into that role, not just for
Mm.
myself, but to better support my team and those who are considering this journey.
Yeah.
Uh, as a coach, one of the roles we play is ensuring that we educate people who want to start their online business.
Mm.
So I went through the process, I completed the training and the evaluation process, and it was a turning point for me. Because what it did for me is it gave me deeper insight into our business model, and it equipped me with the tools to guide others as well and help me to become more intentional in how I show up as a mentor and a coach. And I mean, obviously, taking on something when your plate somewhat feels full, there will always be some challenges. So at
Yeah.
that time, what I would say was my biggest challenge was, how do I balance it all? Family,
Mm.
work, and now coaching.
Mm.
But I've learned that growth often lives just outside of our comfort zone. So sometimes you just kind of have to find ways to make it work. And
Yeah.
um, that's what I did. And becoming a coach has been one of the most rewarding parts of this journey. I
Mm.
wouldn't have it any other way. I'm glad for the team I have, and I'm also glad for people I connect with that I'm not
Mm.
directly connected in the business, but that we always grow and share ideas with.
Mm. Mm. I guess I want to say at this point to our audience, guys, when we reach the milestone of becoming a coach in this business, it's actually opening up another income stream. So apart from earning what you're earning in the regular way, there's another income stream of becoming a coach. So you're earning twice. So this is actually a great achievement that you did, and of course, well deserved for your dreams, your family, and becoming together as well. um Tell me something. I think in this business, one of the key things that is really important is, because we are our own bosses,
Yeah.
you know, um, motivation.
Yeah.
How do you stay motivated, especially given the challenges that you face, with the kids and the family? How is it that you've managed to stay motivated and invested in this business?
For me, staying motivated always comes back to why I started. So, my family, my
Yeah.
faith, and my desire to live with purpose. Obviously, there are times where when life gets crazy, all that goes through the window. But I remind myself that this business isn't just about the income; it's about
Mm,
impact and it's about
mhm,
legacy. One thing I always put at my forefront is, yes, we have our 9 to 5s.
mhm,
They are amazing, but
mhm.
it's very difficult to build dreams just with your 9 to 5. But
Yeah.
when you are able to build something of your own, then you have more control on what you can do outside of just the work environment. So I mean, there are challenging seasons, times when life does get busy or growth in your business feels slow. I mean, all of us sometimes, I mean, if anybody is in business, you know that the times are not always the same. So
Yeah.
yes, when growth slows down, it can be a bit discouraging. But I've learned
Yeah.
that consistency is more powerful than motivation.
Yeah.
I've built routines. I like going through the savers. It's where daily you go through your journaling, appreciate what am I grateful for today. Write it down and sometimes take time to reflect on it, because sometimes life just happens and you feel like
Yeah.
you're not taking time to appreciate the little things. Take times to affirm yourself. All those things, they make a difference in just making sure that you are in the right space as you push towards whatever it is that you are working on. And I surround myself with the community, and in our community, we always are uplifted. We
Mm,
have masterminds every week.
mm,
So this
mm,
is where we meet as business owners every Wednesday. And for me, honestly, I think that has been the biggest thing, because when I
mm,
listen to someone else's journey and
yeah.
hear what are they experiencing in their journey, and then I
Mm,
realize, oh, actually, I thought I was having a bad
it's the
day, but if
same.
someone else
Mm,
can
mm,
do it, I can do it as well.
mm, mm,
So, leaning on my faith as well, and I've learned to reflect on my wins. I think at the beginning I would look out more on the big wins, but I learned
yeah.
to celebrate the small wins, because the small wins are what actually build momentum to the big wins. So just be happy about the small little things that you are able to achieve, because they give momentum for you to succeed. And staying focused on who I'm becoming in the process. And one other thing is just being happy for my team. That motivates me, making sure that I'm there to seeing them thrive and witnessing the transformation in their businesses. That's another big motivation, because I know
Mm,
if I'm feeling down, who's
mm,
going to support them? So that's
yeah.
the thing, and so that really keeps me going in my business.
Mm, I love that. Always coming back to your why.
Yeah.
And I love that. That's something that has really been drilled in us in this business, because the bigger the why, the more ambitious, the more successful, the more resilient, and everything else that you have mentioned above. So that's amazing. I love your points. And you mentioned about our private community group, and being somebody who, you've joined this business way before I did.
Mhm.
I just want you perhaps to address to our audience, what are some of the changes that you've witnessed in our private community group so far? You know, what would you say? How has this business group evolved so far?
So the growth in our program has been incredible. When I
Yeah.
joined the business, it's over 5 years now. It just was like, wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes. But it's continued to evolve to meet the needs of a global and fast-changing digital world. This year alone, we've transitioned to a brand new training site, new training platform, and it comes with amazing features that have been added into it. And these features include content translations into multiple languages.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it gives better navigation and a more personalized experience, and
Mm,
it's constantly updated to reflect what's working now in the online space, and it helps us to stay current and confident. AI came, our systems were updated, because we are
mm,
in the online space. It just has to keep changing so that everybody is fully equipped and knows how to navigate using our business model and systems. But what hasn't changed is the support and the mentorship.
mm,
It's still one of the most powerful parts of this program. I've seen people from all walks of life thrive here. And
mm,
that speaks volume of how scalable and flexible the model really is. I mean, I've seen doctors, I've seen stay-at-home moms, I've seen students,
oh,
you name it. We have
yeah.
from different backgrounds who are tapping into our business model. So a lot has changed. When I came into the business, we
Mm,
probably were in the 30,000s. And
mm,
correct me, Rejeko, I believe we're around
mm.
over 200,000.
Over 200,000
So that
business
speaks
owners. Yeah.
volume on the power
Wow.
of our model and how it's transforming lives globally.
Wow. Wow. You're bringing that interest. I'm feeling like, oh, I wish I could join this. I'm already in there, but that's amazing. That's amazing. And so, guys, I have some people who are out there and they say, oh, look, I'm not good in English. I don't think I can do it. You've heard her. Now we've got that. I mean, in the business, when you're operating the business, you can always speak in your own native language, but we do also have access to platforms where it's translated to your native language as well, and I think that's something that's just absolutely amazing. Wow, only 30,000 members. Goodness. Yeah, we've really grown. We've
We
really
have,
grown.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me something. So, taking it away from the business as a whole, as a program, let's bring it and zoom it in into your own business. So before you answer that question, I just want to explain something.
Okay.
So, guys, essentially in our business program, if you're somebody who decides that you also want to become a part of this, it's more like you are now a franchise. So you'll be running your own company per se. So that's how it is. I'm running my own company. Coach Rejoice is running her own company, but plugged into this, business program as a whole.
Yeah.
So tell me, in your own little franchise, Coach Rejoice,
Yeah.
today, where do you envision yourself in the future? What are your future goals?
Well, the future of the digital business is only getting brighter.
Yeah.
We are in a time where people are rethinking the way they earn, live, and they show up in the world. And digital entrepreneurship offers flexibility, global reach, and the chance to build something meaningful, even from your
Mhm.
phone. So for myself, I envision reaching places I haven't reached yet. I'd
Ooh.
love to reach Zimbabwe. So if anybody
Yeah.
in Zimbabwe, yes, I'm speaking to you. I'd love
Yeah.
to reach somebody in so many different parts of the world because we are global and we haven't even touched every country in the world.
No, we
But this business
haven't.
is actually doable anyway.
Yeah.
As long as you have the desire for change, you are
Yeah.
coachable, and you have a phone, Wi-Fi, a laptop, you are able to run this business. So
Yeah.
if you are in Africa and you feel like, oh, maybe this business is just for people in the diaspora, no, it's
Mhm.
for everybody. But
Yeah.
it is a business. Because one thing I see a lot when you go on the coaching call, sometimes people don't understand that there
Mm.
is an investment. So it is a business. There will be that part as well.
Yeah.
But this business model comes with the tools and
Mm.
everything that you need to run your own business. I always say if you are running a traditional business, you would need to invest in a lot of things. You
Mm.
would need to invest in marketing your business. You would need to invest in systems. But we already have the systems for you. We
Mm.
already have the sales funnels for you.
Mm.
So that takes away 90% of what you would generally need to worry about.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, when I think of the future, I'm like, Lord, how many more moms and dads can I make a difference with
Wow.
there? Because when you have something of your own, you have the ability to build legacy,
Yeah.
and that's the best gift one can give to their children. So if a
Mm.
parent out there is wondering, what else can I do instead of going for a second job or
Mm.
extra shifts? Invest in your own business.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
opportunity is there. You want to reach Zimbabweans,
yeah.
and I'm going to challenge you, and you're going to say, Rujeko.
Well,
I
I'll love
just
everybody. I'm not just specific
No, no,
to.
no, 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 no. As in, my challenge to you
Yeah.
today is I need to hear you, Kuluma. I have to hear you, Kuluma. I want you to say one or two words to our Kuluma Nation, to our Ndebele viewers out there. Please just say one or two words.
Salibonani bantu basekhaya. I hope, hey, yeah, my problem is I'll start mixing. That's the only
No,
problem. What?
Sally Bonani. I know what Sally Bonani is.
Yes, you heard me.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's business. Let's just cut it so we and the business. Yeah, yeah.
Woo! Awesome. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. So this is great because you know why? It's even addressing and we're also reaching out to our skeptics who are out there because just like yourself, we've got Zimbabweans who are professionals living in the diaspora. We've got Zimbabweans who are even in Africa, professionals, or just even, working moms, working dads,
Yeah.
and they've probably seen a lot about this digital business. But sometimes when we do these interviews, it draws that interest because they see us as real people, you know. And I just would love you to share one or two words to these skeptics who are watching us, our Zimbabweans who still don't believe, and they are sitting watching us. Some of them are sitting on the fence. Some of them are even, have even access paid for their access fee, but
Yes.
they're still not quite convinced. One or two words to share to our Zimbabwean counterparts.
What I would say to our fellow Zimbabweans
Mm,
and to everyone out there in the diaspora, fellow
yeah,
immigrants, I understand the skepticism,
yeah,
especially coming from a professional or someone with a traditional background where entrepreneurship can feel risky and unfamiliar.
mhm,
It's normal to be skeptic because that's just a sign that you are not sure. You just want to gather more information to see
yeah,
if this is for you. And many of us were taught to play it safe. We come
yeah.
from a generation where we were taught to go to school, get the grades, and work.
Stay in line.
Yes, we had to follow one path and not
Yeah,
to take too many changes.
yeah,
And the world has changed, and it's continuing to change. And we are living in times where just one source of income won't just not sustain. We need to find new ways of diversifying our income. What I always say to people, it's okay to be skeptic, but ask questions. Don't
yeah,
assume. Reach out. Because with our business model, what I love about it is you get to watch our webinar. After you watch the webinar, if you have a question, reach out to the person that you signed up under,
mm,
uh, find out more information. And then, yes, we do have the $149 fee that will let you access our business model to fully understand how our commission structures work. And I would say it's risk free.
mm,
You have 30 days to actually come in, check out the business, and see if it's for you. So, if there's anything at all about this business, I see a lot of transparency. You come in, you really fully take a look and see what it's about. And then reach out to the coach if there's something that you just don't understand on how best you can start your business. Um, get that information that you need. But to my fellow people, I would say, what if it works?
mhm,
What if this is the very thing that unlocks the life you've been dreaming about?
yeah,
Not just for you, but for your children and for generations to come. This
mhm,
business is not a get rich quick scheme.
mhm,
It's a proven system with mentorship, training, and support. But at the end of the day, you are the variable to your success. The
mhm,
potential is there and it's endless, but you have to show up.
mhm,
So, what I would say to somebody who is really serious, the beautiful thing about this is you don't need to leave your job
mhm,
or your responsibilities.
yeah,
You can build this alongside your life, just like I am doing.
mm,
All it takes is curiosity,
mm,
courage, and making that first step. Because
mhm.
so many times people get stuck in waiting. I'm like, what are you waiting? What exactly?
What is going to happen? What exactly? Yeah, I know.
And every one of us are the variable to our success. A
Mm,
question I get oftenly asked on a coaching call is, when will I see results? The
mm,
results will come if you show up in your business. You can
yes,
start the business today, but if you're not working on it, you
yeah,
won't you won't be able to see the results. But if you start the business and you put in the work, and for our work is 10% of
mm,
what someone would probably have to do if they were running a traditional business. So meaning it's very minimal, but what's achievable? People are making 6, 7 figures through this
mm. This
model.
business,
So
yeah.
I always get excited for immigrants when I see you excelling in the business,
Mm,
because we're making a difference for families back home,
yeah.
really impacting our loved ones. So yeah, that's what I would say to my people. If
Wow.
there is anything out there, do
Mm,
check out this business model. It's built
mm,
on integrity. We get
mm,
our tax receipts. So wherever it is that you are running your business from, this is a legitimate taxable business that
yeah.
you can grow and pass on to your loved ones.
Mm. Wow, coach, you are just wow, you're a house on fire. I love it. I really absolutely
Thank you, sis.
I feel something running in me, like you really, honestly, I really believe that today you've inspired a lot of our people out there. And I know for sure, 100%, I'm certain, even if it's just but one person,
Yeah.
and they are considering, you know what, I think I want to get started after listening to this live today. What steps can they start to make?
The steps they can start to make today is, if they haven't registered to watch the webinar,
Mhm,
if you are following Rujeko and she's invited you to this live, reach out to her, register, watch the webinar. If you are watching from my platform, reach out or register for our webinar. That is the very first step that you will
mhm,
take. You will receive a free link to our workshops. They are Tuesdays and Thursdays for us here in Canada. I know the time works a little different for you in Australia, but watch the webinar, watch a replay, and it's flexible. And this business is designed for people with busy lives. So if you
yeah,
don't manage to watch the actual live webinar, you can always watch it when you have a moment.
mm,
Then from there, we'll walk you through the next steps. You don't need a business background in this business. All you need is a willingness to learn, to grow, and to show up for your goals.
mm,
And the impact can be life changing.
mm,
So that's
mm,
what I would say to someone out there.
mm.
And going back to your previous question, I just thought of something that I thought I just needed to come back and mention.
Yeah.
For us people in the diaspora,
Mhm,
depending on when you came to the diaspora, I always say, think about your retirement. The
yeah.
number of years that you are working right now, are they
Mhm,
going to be sufficient for you when retirement comes?
mm,
So you might find it's very important to just have something else on the side that will then allow you to cushion your retirement when it comes up. Because
mm,
so many times we feel like we have time, but when you calculate those numbers, they can be pretty low if you still want
yeah.
to live the same lifestyle that you are living today.
Mm, 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 mm. Wow. Love it, love it, love it. Ah, Coach Joyce, thank you so much for today. I feel so inspired. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. And I know God brought us together for a reason, for a purpose.
Amen.
I was saying it yesterday, I'm somebody who does this business, but like everything about it aligns to who I am and what I believe in.
Mhm.
And the greatest foundations for me that work in this business is, for me as a Christian, is the Lord. And somehow, because I've put God first, He's connecting me with
Mhm.
like minded. When I say like minded, I mean like minded believers. And it's
Wow.
an awesome thing. It's an awesome thing. So, honestly, I am humbled. I am grateful to have that chance to have connected with you. Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you for the tips. Really, to be honest, you've coached me as well today. So thank you so much. Oh, yes. Thank you so much.
Well, this was
Audience,
lovely. It was absolutely lovely to come and have this amazing conversation with you. And yes, God always shows up and He shows off. He always has His own way of just bringing people together. It's what He does best. And I'm grateful
amen.
that we had this connection as well.
Thank you. Thank you, coach. Guys, if you're watching us, you're welcome to replay this for as many times as you want. You've heard the steps for yourself. It is a Saturday where I am, and it's a Friday evening where coach is. So we are actually going to end this live on a dancing note.
Okay.
Guys, thank you for staying tuned. Bye.